Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter. I'm HazzD. Last time we went out and slayed the Eye Prey pack. This time we're going to go out and do the last Prey related quest in 4-star. There are going to be more later, so don't worry if you like the Prey quest for some reason. There are going to be more, but before I do anything, I want to come over here to the weapons and armor vendor because I want to create a new set of armor because I feel my armor won't cover me for the last of 4-star. And a lot of 5-star where things get a lot harder all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, I mean, it's kind of expected. It's the end of the game pretty much. You kind of expect it. So what I'm going to make is Eye Prey armor. So if I go into the info, it's got 10 defense compared to our 6 per piece. So that's pretty nice. It now has fire resistance negative. So not exactly the best. But then again, it's just to hold us over until we get into some better armor. Because right now, there isn't really any good temporary armor they can just throw on. We've already surpassed all of the armor that you can just buy and make do with, so I think we're going to go with this. It's got a couple of other resistances there. Water resistance will come in, it'll be important for one quest during 5-star, so you may want to keep an eye on that for late 5-star, but for now it's kind of not important. Thunder and Dragon, you'll never see it. Thunder, it's not too after game, so you don't have to worry about that. It's the strongest of all the Velociprey helms. I don't know why it's Velociprey and not just Prey helms, but then again, maybe they don't use that term. That's maybe something I've invented. It's made from scales. So if I go into the requirements, it requires 45 Eye Prey scales. So it's going to take you a little while to get these. It's probably going to take you between an hour and 2 hours to get them. It's going to require 30 iron ore, which is a lot of iron ore, I know. But at this point in the game, you can probably get that within a few hours. And loads of small monster bones, even though they're really easy to get small monster bones, so it's not that bad. So I'm going to buy this armor, yes please, and equip it now. And wait for it to equip. And slowly watch my money trickle down to nothingness. Because this armor costs quite a bit compared to some other things we bought. It cost 18,500, I believe, if my maths is correct. So it's going to be kind of expensive. So if you're looking to make a new set of armor at this point, be prepared, it will cost a lot, so I suggest going out and hunting the Iron Cuckoo until you have enough money, because selling the stuff from that quest, just one quest alone, can get you up to 5,000 to 10,000 zenny per quest, which is really nice to be honest, and that's going to cover you maybe an hour's worth of hunting them. That's going to easily cover you for all of your armor, because, you know, that's, I don't know, way loads of money that I don't even know what to do with, because it's just so much. I mean, it's fantastic. If I quickly go back to the chest and have a look at us properly, you can see that it's blood red, which is kind of cool. That's kind of a nice set of armor. It kind of is exactly the same as the Velociprey one, it's just red, which is not a bad thing. The Velociprey one looked kind of cool. We're still using the broad bone axe, or bone broad axe, as I keep mistaking them for each other. It's not a problem, but never mind. Let's head out on a quest now, because I've been rambling for a while, and oh, I've gone past it. There we go. Slay the Gendrome. So this time we're going to go out and slay the drone of the Genprey. So this is going to be kind of tough-ish. It's going to be a lot stronger than the Velocidrome, so prepare yourself. It can and will destroy you if you're not careful and not prepared for it. The reward is 8,000 zenny. It's in the swamp. We're hunting 2 Gendrome at the same time, one after another. The requester is an I had a second there to think, is that amphibious or is it ambitious noble? It's ambitious. My caravans are being hit by Genprey. 2 Gendrome are leading the pack. Kill them and make the road safe again for all. I don't know why I suddenly had a moment where I thought it was amphibious noble. What, is he a frog? Wait, frogs are amphibious, right? Wow, I just had to think, are frogs amphibious? And I still can't remember if they are. I'm guessing they are. I hope they are, otherwise I don't know my biology very well, even though I did an A-level in it, which is, well, I did only just about get a C, which is just about a passing grade. So, well, passing grade to me, you could pass with pretty much anything, but to me, I had to try and get a C, so I only just scraped the barrel for that one. Oh well, enough about me and my real life. Let's talk about gaming, and I'm going to down some rations, and then head all the way down to Area 9. So I think this is possibly the second quest we've done so far in the swamp. So we're getting another good look at the swamp, even though we're only probably going to head to the lower areas. This area is always going to be filled with Ampnoth, so you don't really have to worry about any threats in here. Going into Area 4, I think there's only Vespoids and potentially cats, like the Malinxes, so can't quite remember if that's true or not. I know there's Vespoids in here, and they will annoy you, but I don't think there's any Malinxes in this quest, so you don't have to worry about them. That's just me getting paranoid for a later quest, where they are about and they're going to annoy you. So let's head into Area 9, and once it's loaded, we'll be treated to a cutscene. Or we won't be treated to a cutscene, apparently. Apparently this one doesn't get a cutscene because it's not quite important, because it's only a drone. I'm going to quickly take care of some of these guys, just because I don't want them pestering me throughout the quest. I believe if you take out enough of them, they will stop spawning, so I'll just knock out a few right now, and there we go. There is our Gendrome. The Gendrome, the alpha monster that leads the Genprey pack. They are larger and have more prominent crests, found in deserts, apparently. They can paralyze prey using their toxic fangs and claws, so yeah, these guys, they can paralyze like their smaller counterparts, and they're pretty much the same in every other regard, apart from being more powerful and having those sort of crests on their head. And I accidentally hit one of the preys instead, so let's get out of the way of that. This guy, he's generally kind of tough, but since I've got this bone broad axe, it shouldn't be too hard to take him down, since, as I've noticed previously with this weapon, is that it's so overpowered that I probably won't make another hammer until the end of the game, so that's pretty nice. So let's just take him down. Okay, that's lovely, thank you. I don't know why I always pause after being hit. It's like I am disappointed in. So this is paralyzing. I don't know if I've shown it off yet. I probably have. So it just knocks you to the ground for a few seconds, and they can kind of hit you, even though their aim is awful. Unless they're at the right angle, they probably won't hit you. So that's all right. But since we've got this Genprey armor now, you can see I'm not taking that much damage. See, that did barely anything at all. They're like as weak as the Velociprey now, so that's pretty nice. Let's just knock that guy out of the way because I don't want him attacking me. These guys, they're a lot faster than their Velocidrome counterparts, so you're going to want to be careful. And they're kind of powerful, as you saw. I've got, I think it's 50 defense. I didn't really go over my stats. When I get a chance, I'll have a look at them. So yeah, I've got 50 defense, but they still do a fair amount of damage. So yeah, these guys, they're not pushovers, and they're going to take a little while to take down, unlike the Velocidrome, who just fell down just by me looking at them. Where is it gone? There it is. I thought it left the area. Wow, okay, I'm going to fall to the ground. And, okay, now it's going to leave the area. There we go. Right, I'm going to head after it. So, once it's been weakened a bit, it will head into Area 4 or 5. Area 5 is filled with, I think, a combination of Velociprey and Genprey that constantly respawn. This area's just got not Velociprey, it's just got Vespoids in it, so it's not as bad. And if you luck out and get this area, it's pretty easy to take it down. So, I'm just going to get at the right angle and start up a hammer combo that I'm completely missing. Move around again, coming up from behind, hitting again, bam, bam. Wow, I am doing awful with my aiming at the moment, and all sound has just gone. That kind of disorientated me for a second. Just all of a sudden, all sound has appeared for me. Fantastic, and these Vespoids are going to be a pain in the butt, so I'm just going to carve it, get some Genprey scales. The only new carve you can get from Gendrome over the Genprey is a stun sack. Stun sacks are used for a couple of weapons, and they normally provide the stun ailment, so that's kind of nice, fantastic. Really, everything is paralyzing me. I mean, this is what, third, fourth time I've been paralyzed in this one quest. That's just fantastic. Never mind, I'm going to head back to Area 9 and clear it out before the next one spawns, because if I can clear this area out, that'd be quite nice, because then I don't have to worry about all of these things annoying me, and I can just concentrate on the Gendrome and not get paralyzed randomly or something by them, which would be nice. As I said, let's take you down. You're going to jump over there, smack you in the face, hopefully that's taking you down. I believe there's a few more over this way. I must have already taken them out. Sometimes they're right there in the doorway to that area, so you want to watch out for those guys, because they may just appear out of the fog and take you down. As you can see from this angle, from this far away, you won't be able to see them at all. So there we go. I think I've cleared out this area other than this pig. I might just smack him in the face because I don't want him randomly aggroing on me, attacking me. Over here, I kind of think that that area there was originally planned to be an actual area, that cave. And I think the Malinxes and stuff were going to be in there, and you have a proper base where you can go and find them in there. I don't know why they didn't include all of them. I did make note of this, I think, in the desert, no, not desert, jungle maybe, and here as well, when I last came here to hunt Genprey. Why they haven't included more areas like that little cave there, because that looks like it should be a cave, but never mind. Instead, they added Area 3, which is a massive field of wheat, which does not fit in with this area. I don't know why that area is there, because it is literally just a massive field filled with wheat. I mean, it doesn't make much sense. It's just there for no reason. And it's one of the most annoying areas due to how the fog is in there. You can't see anything. It's even worse than this area due to the angle that you're always at and just generally how it's coloured and stuff. It just makes it really hard to see things. And whenever I do this game, or I fight monsters in this game, and I'm in the swamp, that area, I pretty much always die in there when I'm fighting a big monster, because I for some reason, I just don't like that area. I don't know why, but that's just how it is, and I'm trying to buy time before the Gendrome reappears, or another one appears, because they're taking a while. There he is. Let's wait for him to come this way a bit, so I don't accidentally hit him into that area, and I can't reach him. Come on then, you. Come this way. Right. I'm going to flash bomb you just so I can quickly get in some damage. And because there's nothing else about, I can just lay into him. And he's going to disappear over there. So let's charge up another attack. And BAM! I don't know why he doesn't roll. Well, he doesn't roll as much as the Gendrome. And as you can see, he's not as affected by the stun effect. So you're going to want to watch out for that. He's not quite as easy to dazzle with the flash bomb, so he's not exactly easy, but I don't know what I'm saying at this point. He's not easy as the Gendrome, so you just want to be careful. Just want to try and lay into him a bit, and that's probably the worst place to stand. Just gives him a free hit on me. Let's move out of the way and hit him again. Something I really like is how they managed to make all of the drones look really different from their prey counterparts. Like, you can really see where they are when they're on, like, you're in a... Wow. That was really quick. That was weird. I'm sure I took that down way too quick, but what I was saying is I really like how you can see the difference. So, now that it's dead, I can get a really good look at its crest. As you can see, it's got those sort of orangey bits sticking out the side of its head. And later on, when we face the Eye of Prey, I'm going to spoil it now, the Eye of Prey drone, so the Eye Drone, I don't know, you can really tell the difference, so it's quite good that you can do that, and I really like how they've managed to capture that sort of thing, even at this level of sort of graphical quality, where everything's not exactly the best. The ground, it's a bit flat, the sky, it's all the same, so yeah, I really like how they've concentrated on things like that. It's really nice. What I was saying about stun sacks earlier, now that I have them, I can unlock a few new weapons. Just one more weapon, well, two more weapons, an improvement to a previous one that we went over on the Genprey quest, and the final version of that. So once we go to the rewards screen, I will cut away to that. When I get a chance to cut away to that, there we go, quest is ended. Thank you very much. I can't tell because I can't hear the music. I can't tell when it's really happening. Not that I can really tell from the point in the song. Well, it's not a song, it's just backing music. There we go, let's take a reward. Some bone husks, small monster bones, and scales and fangs. Wow, that's not exactly the best reward. Oh well, it's not like I really need them for anything in particular, and I'm looking at how low my money is now after buying this armor. Never mind, let's head back to the village. And actually, before I head back to the village, I'm cutting 2 new weapons, so I'll cut to that and then back to the village. Okay, and the one new weapon we've got today is the Death Prize, which is a sword and shield and an upgrade to the Viper Bite. As you can see, it's got an attack of 210, still has the paralysis effects, so that's quite nice. It's got a sharpness in the green, which is pretty nice and a fantastic upgrade to what we had before. It requires stun sacks and monster fluid to make, so you're going to need a couple of things. Something you may have noticed is this weapon has more than 1 page worth of things to create it, so you're going to need quite a long list of things to make it. Once you've made it, it's a decent sword and shield. Granted, you probably won't be using sword and shield this late in the game, but if you can pick it up and you want to hunt things with it, be prepared to do longer quests, but maybe you'll have a different tactic, maybe use paralysis, bombs and that sort of thing. So it's all up to you what weapon you choose, but for now I've talked enough about Genprey, so back to the video. Okay, now that we've covered those weapons, we're back in the village, and I think that's enough for now, so until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and all the other good stuff, I've been HazzD, and I'll see you next time.